nigga talking about perfect timing.
Perfect timing, my ass. We so KY Fantasy Football Podcast, season 2 of the podcast. That is, but hell, I don't even know what season the league's in. It's about 14, 15 years old.
It's up there.
We got 4 people on the screen. We had one person say it was perfect timing for the pod to start about 22 minutes ago or so, and he ain't on the screen, so it is what it is. But we're gonna dive into some topics, man. I done got discombobulated because we late. I don't even know where my subject list is. Streaming options. We're gonna start there. Bravo, I know you got your notes.
For sure.
Just go, man, because we're gonna circle back to defense.
All right, so we doing offense just first?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, offensively, I didn't really find anybody that was just kind of like that has a matchup. It's just like, oh my God, I'm gonna go crazy. That's not a usual starter. So I didn't really have any like offensive streamers that are like must plays. Unless, you know, if you are rostering Travis Kelce, you might want to start looking into whoever his backup is because he might not be on the field tomorrow night. But as far as like a couple of guys you may not want to play, the first one's gonna hurt my heart because he's actually on my team, and it's Breece Hall. I only say that because one, we don't know how healthy he is, and we don't know what the carry split is going to be like between him and Dalvin Cook. I do think as the season goes on and he proves that he's healthy, that he'll probably take more of the load than Cook will. But I think that first game, I think the coaches are really going to limit his touches. So it may not lead to a good fantasy production. So Breece Hall, somebody you might not want to consider playing. I don't really got no other option, so he's going to be on my roster come Sunday. Another one I would suggest maybe not playing is Jamal Williams. I know he's been a hot pickup because Alvin Kamara has been suspended, but they got Tennessee week 1, and while Tennessee overall is kind of trash, they did have the #1 rush defense in the league last year, and I don't think they lost much on defense, so that might be a tough go for Jamal Williams week 1. So if you got him as a starter, you might want to look to somebody else because I don't know that his production is going to be where you need it to be for a dub this week.
Okay. I feel you. I got you on that one. I feel like the generic answer is Rick being petty. Deion Jackson for the Colts, just because of the whole Jonathan Taylor situation. Yeah, that's tragic. Anybody who seen him slip down the board, draft JT, and yeah, we here now. So everybody was rushing to get, who was it? Deion Jackson, Evan Hull, and what's the other one? The one that broke his arm? Zach Moss. I feel like that's the easy one. I wouldn't do it, but somebody's got to score for the Rams. So why not Van Jefferson? He's been in there for a while. So why not there? I also think the last one I'm going to say is Noah Gray with the Chiefs, because honestly, there's not a lot of not unless you drafted 2 tight ends, you're not about to find another option to kind of throw in there. So you might as well go straight towards the backup to the Kelce owners. Camo, suit and tie.
Yes, sir.
Do you got any streaming options for us this week? Players you normally wouldn't play under normal circumstances?
Players we normally wouldn't play. The running back for the Broncos.
Javonte Williams or
Samaje? No. Which one?
Samaje P. Ryan?
Yeah, he's the play, but the other people are going to be thinking the other one. They're going to try to play him. He's a no-go. Coming off the injury.
Yeah, relax, bro. Because he's on my team, bro. Relax.
Relax.
Wait, don't you got Jamal Williams too?
No, I got Javonte from the Broncos. I got Jamal in our other league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in that boat. One in this one and one in that one.
You want to know something crazy? I got both of them in that league. The other league, Javonte and Jamal.
Tough sledding, my boy. Tough sledding.
Definitely tough sledding.
Uh,
Rick, who you got for us as far as like some streaming options?
So I seen a report today that the Panthers two receivers, Thielen and the other one wasn't they practice today?
uh-oh. Which
So
one?
Thielen and the other receiver, I forgot his name.
Terrence Marshall?
Terrence Marshall's hurt. I believe he's out
Okay.
for the year.
So you talking about Mingo?
It was Chark.
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 Chark. Oh.
Dietrich Chark.
Yeah. So I would say Mingo would be a good play. Also Chuba Hubbard because he's a receiving back, so he could probably kind of play that McCaffrey role when he was in Carolina. Even though they got Miles Sanders, but Chuba Hubbard's more the receiving threat. So I would probably play him as well if both of those receivers is out because I could see them dumping the ball down a lot and him getting a lot of burn. Also, what did you say? What you about to say, bro?
I thought Miles Sanders was like receiving back, three down
He's hit
guy.
or miss. He's a three down
Somewhat.
back. He's a three down back, but you got three down backs in the league that ain't. Derrick Henry's not a receiving back.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I thought that Miles Sanders was that. I thought
He is.
Yeah.
He is, but Chuba Hubbard's more of that than what
Yeah.
Miles is. Like you can put Chuba Hubbard out in the slot, and he gonna go out there and run routes.
Yeah. And I would also say, lastly, I've been hearing rumblings that Stone Cold Kittle probably ain't gonna play Sunday. Bravo. So
Tough.
yeah,
Tough.
if he's out, I'd probably look to play Ross Dwelly.
Yes,
You all for San Fran.
because Brock Purdy loves his tight ends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and one last one, since we're on tight ends, I seen Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs wasn't practicing either for Green Bay. So I would start Jake Sternberger, the tight end, because him and Jordan Love had a good rapport in the preseason. So if those two players are limited whatsoever, then you could probably see him dumping it down a lot, especially in his debut as the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. He's gonna go to his security blanket.
Christian Watson's out. He might
He's
be.
not out. He just wasn't at practice today. Him and Romeo Dobbs.
Okay, I'm gonna see about that for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for that news. We had a question that came in from the Beyond the Game group, Mr. Drew Chandler.
Shout out to Drew.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Drew, man.
Yeah.
His question was, I wish it was actually on his page so I can preview it. But his question was, what kind of workload do y'all think Breece Hall will get out of the gate coming back from injury and with Dalvin in the mix? Me personally, I feel like they about to ease Breece into it, and I feel like Dalvin's going to kind of shoulder the load early on. Because, I mean, Dalvin can catch. He's good in pass pro. Obviously, he can run the ball. So just getting Breece's feedback wet. Honestly, probably wouldn't start him probably the first 2-3 so weeks just to see how his feet is under him. If anything, it'll be an even split because you didn't sign Dalvin just to sit because he's definitely still productive. You can go look at his stats last year, and yeah, he was a starting running back in fantasy. Bravo, I see you answer the question in the group. What do you think about the situation?
I feel the same way you do. I think they're going to ease. I mean, I actually saw a report the other day. The coach is saying they were going to be cautious with him starting the season off because they wanted to make sure he was completely healthy before they gave him a heavy workload. So just like you said, they're going to ease him back into the rotation. I say he might see somewhere in that 10 to 12 touch range, maybe, just depend on how the game goes. But I don't see him getting a heavy workload week one.
Absolutely. Kamo, what you think about Breece Hall? Dalvin Cook dynamic.
I actually think that they're not going to run the ball as much as we think because of Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to want to throw it more, and that's the reason why he brought in all his guys. But since Breece is hurt, if Dalvin is doing what Dalvin's been doing for the last 4 or 5 years, I mean, I could only see Breece maybe say about that 8 to 10 touches maybe a game because the thing is they got Dalvin Cook. I know he's a star. I know he's a great running back, But is there something that they know that we don't? Is Brees a little bit more hurt than we was leading on? Is he not going to be ready? Because they do have two other good backs this year. So they could have, if Brees was good to go, they could have ran with the. Why we keep cutting out?
Because you're on dial up. But you think they really not about to run the ball with Dalvin and Brees? I kind of think that's the way they're gonna lean, honestly, the Jets, because honestly, only thing you really need A-Rod is for them crucial third downs, them red zone things. Other than that, you can run the ball and just let him chill for real.
Hey, bro, let me chime in real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad, bro.
No. I'm saying because bro. Do we not know who Dalvin Cook is, bro?
I think that tie's a little too tight around his neck.
Look, I've been reading Andrew Morel's comments, and I don't agree with him about a lot because he's an Eagles fan. But Dalvin's definitely going to get the majority of the carries with the Jets. Dalvin Cook has been a proven superstar with the Vikings since he's been there. Brees Hall had a great rookie season, but he tore his ACL.
I don't think so.
Hold on. He tore his ACL. Just like Javonte Williams, he's going to be getting back, so he's going to get eased in. But he's not going to be 50-50 with Brees Hall, bro. Dalvin Cook is going to be the lead back with the Jets.
I
disagree.
I think it's going to be 50-50, bro.
Why do you think it's going to be 50-50 and Brees is coming back off a torn ACL and Dalvin's shoulder's fully healthy, as he says?
Bro, they got him running every route, bro. He's good. He's going 50-50, bro. Dalvin, you act like Dalvin don't know that playbook. Like, he just got there, and not to mention when he got signed, he was out for like the next week. Like, he ain't been there that long. Like, I ain't saying it's gonna take that much for him to, like, you know what I'm saying, to learn the offense. But at the same time, I think it is Brees Hall's team. I think he's made
not a chance. You crazy, bro. Dalvin Cook, 1173, 8 touchdowns, 1159, 6 touchdowns. 1,516 touchdowns, 1,113 touchdowns. We talking about somebody who is a superstar, bro. You are crazy.
No. Dalvin Cook's not a superstar. I'm going to disagree with you on that one, too. He's not a superstar. He's a star. He's not a superstar. Come on.
He's not a superstar. I agree. He's not a superstar.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted, bro.
I mean, I feel like this. I feel like it'll be a 50-50 split. Just because we do know what caliber back that Dalvin Cook is, but we also know, even though he was relatively healthy for most of last year, he's had injury issues his whole career as well. So I think they'll split the carries up to keep both of them healthy, to keep both of them's workload at a manageable rate. That way they can have two healthy backs going down the stretch of the season as opposed to one.
Absolutely. Hey, let me cut in real quick. Hey, Rob, they're asking you got a MAGA hat on. Lower your head. We can't have them. We can't have them allegations, man. We can't have them allegations
Shout out to
at all.
Payback company.
Hey, man, somebody posted their team, man. Can y'all see the comment on there?
Yeah, he said T-Law, Garrett Wilson, Waddle, Bijan, Dobbins, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, P. Ryan, and it's a 10-man, no PPR. Damn, I would love to play in a 10-man league.
For a 10-man, this roster is weak as fuck.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I'm about to say for a 10-man league, your roster should be way more stacked than that, bro.
Yeah, your running back.
Your team not shaking the room with that.
You're gonna wish you picked better at running back for sure. P. Ryan. Why do you even name P. Ryan?
Are any of y'all in 10-man leagues?
No.
So I drafted a 10-man league this past Sunday, and my lineup is Mahomes, Eckler, Kenneth Walker, Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson, Darren Waller, Miles Sanders, and then I have Daniel Jones, Jamal Williams, Christian Kirk, and George Pickens on the bench. That's how you draft a 10-man league, bro.
That team's off.
Hey, I was hoping they was gonna put like 14 at the end of that. When I seen
10-man.
Hold up. Man, okay. We talked about the Brees Hall. We did the streamers. What other topic did I have for? I need to keep this up.
Where Como go, bro? Because we can't lose him. We need him to.
Man, my boy's internet connection is unreliable.
I don't know. He's on a hot spot or something.
Why we keep
I
disconnected?
I don't know. I'm mad. We should have went ahead and got his little segment out the way talking about his team, man.
Yeah.
I agree with Rick for like a month though. I think like for like a month, Dalvin will lead in like carries, and then after that you'll start to see it get like 50-50 as far as carries. Because I saw Brees Hall running.
Hey, bro, hold on real quick.
What's
Como.
good?
Earth to Como.
Yes.
You see my Brewer Reed, you see my dog with his towel?
Can you hear
He
me?
came in there.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Como,
He down there looking
man.
like Stephen A.
Nah, he's down there looking like,
I don't know what's going on.
he's down there looking like Richard Roundtree.
Como, man. There's been a lot of talks about your roster, man. You recorded the league's first F draft grade. You took Lamar Jackson in the first round at what was it, pick 11? You swung for the fences. You got the first F grade in the league.
Yes.
So talk to us about your team and your expectations for this year. Your expectations, because we all think you're gonna fail.
I'm going. No, well, I'm going to the play.
Nah, my dog's over. Nah, bro, you over there getting videoed on a PlayStation 2 camera, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna put that on PlayStation because Rob had one. His was better than that.
Nah,
Man.
the PS2 one.
Hey, man.
That's sick.
Hey, we're gonna everybody listening and watching. We're gonna have to send.
Como got reset his router, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send IT over to Brother Commodore's resident.
Como, I told you to stay out of the Northside Library, bro.
Like I think I'm not sure what it is.
Como, you shouldn't be digitized like this, bro. What's
What's
going on with your internet, bro? Like you over doing the robot, bro.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Hey man, just move on, bro.
We're gonna
just move on.
What is Lord bless it? What is y'all upset of the week? Bro, I'm gonna kick it back to you on that. Upset of the week for the NFL.
For the NFL, I'm going Steelers over Niners.
Shit.
Steelers over Niners, man.
Bravo, do you need a little extended cut right here?
Nah, that's it. He can have his pick.
All right, Rib.
I kind of like the Lions too, but you know.
Rib, what's your upset pick of the week? I ain't letting Como back in the room. He wasting our time.
You know what, man? I think Bruce right.
These niggas are smoking.
Honest.
Okay.
You think he's right? You think Steelers over the Niners?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. If it was like mid-season, I would definitely pick the Niners. But the Steelers D is healthy. Brock Purdy's just coming back off injury. George Kittle's banged up. I'm picking the Steelers, bro.
Okay.
Bravo. What's your upset?
It's in Pittsburgh, right?
My upset pick is Detroit over Kansas City.
Okay.
I actually like the Lions to win that division this year. They were tough last year. They were a game away from getting into the playoffs. Plus, the Chiefs could possibly be without Travis Kelce, and they are without Chris Jones, right? Yeah. So I like Detroit over Kansas City.
Okay. Rick, what you thinking?
I like the Patriots over the Eagles, bro.
Yeah, we're going to have to cut this shit short.
Bro, they playing. Listen, They coming out. They coming off the Super Bowl. It's in Foxborough.
It's Brady night.
I don't know. It's all to me. It's all set up for y'all to lose that game. I don't think they're better than y'all, but I just think they're gonna upset y'all this week. My second pick was gonna be Rams over the Seahawks.
Would that really be an upset?
It's a rivalry.
Yeah, it would definitely be an upset.
Seahawks are favored by 5.5 points. So
Okay, my bad. Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull up the 9.
yeah, I'm playoff Petey tonight, man.
All right. I honestly don't even know if this is an upset either, but I got Browns over Bengals.
They always
That's
be
definitely an upset.
They
Yeah, I
always
got
be.
Browns over
I can see it. I can see it though.
The Browns always be.
Actually, I almost picked that game.
I was like, if you look at Burrow's record versus the Browns, it really ain't pretty.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
he be beating up on Patrick Mahomes, but the Browns that's his kryptonite. That's crazy.
It's wild, ain't it?
Actually, that's gonna be a good matchup. Seeing Jamar Chase and Denzel Ward go at each other. The Browns got 3 really solid cornerbacks, and the Bengals got 3
Really solid receivers. Exactly.
All right, upset of the week. Navigating injuries, man. What is some of y'all advice to people navigating injuries? We got JT ain't really injured. Sorry, Rob. I forgot you were here. We got JT out. We got Kelsey out. We got Cup out. Rick mentioned a couple of the Panthers players possibly being out. Christian Watson missed practice.
Stone Cold Kittle.
I'm glad I drafted 2 tight ends. If you didn't draft 2 tight ends, hey, just go ahead and just insert the back. You don't have a lot of options at tight end for real. But Reb, who is some? How would you give someone else advice, like a first-time fantasy player, on navigating the injuries? Pray on it.
May God be with you, cause 14-man league. Who you gonna go get? There's nobody out there, and you got people that just pick people up just because they'll waste a move. So I don't think most leagues have like move limits or nothing like ours. So I mean, if you can pick up as much as you can, then I just add and drop whoever. I would just keep it like watch some of the players on like the free agency or whatever. Or just do that.
What's crazy about our league is how petty we are against each other. If we see a question mark, questionable in your lineup, we will pick the backup off the waiver just so you can't have
already done
it.
Bro.
Zach Moss has been back to practice, so
hey, that's how I know you don't stand a chance with him because his name's not Zeke. His name's Zach Moss.
I said Zach Moss.
I heard Zeke, bro.
That was Kamo chiming in.
Hey,
yeah,
that was the robot.
Kamo done phoned in on Core Links, man. He done called us some good.
Bro, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, you sound a little clear, man. You won't go in on your team, man, while we got you here.
Okay. Oh man.
Hey man,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Kamo, we're gonna have to record you separately or something and just catch you in the episode.
You cannot script this, bro.
I got the best quarterback.
No, you don't.
You got the best quarterback in the AFC North?
Keep going.
In your eyes. My 2 running backs are starting running backs. They're going to get all of the carries.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Do y'all not watch TV?
We do.
The Lions had the best offense in the NFL last year.
Who did?
The Lions had the best offense in the NFL last year.
I think they had
David Montgomery.
The Lions had one of the top offenses.
Kamo, the Lions got David Montgomery too. That's why Jahmyr Gibbs is not getting all the carries.
Gibbs might get more catches than he gets rushes, bro.
He's gonna get carries and receptions. Bro, he's
okay,
gonna be
but
all over them.
You said you said your running backs are getting all the carries.
All right.
Look, let's let Kamo go through his whole team.
Gibbs is going to touch the ball a lot.
Okay.
A lot. Now, White, he's getting all the carries in Tampa.
No, he's not.
He did good in the what? Are y'all not reading what they're saying?
Chase Edmonds is the backup, bro. I'm telling you, he's not.
Bro, Chase Edmonds, bro. Dude, White is getting the bulk of the carries in Tampa Bay. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I don't know what y'all saw.
The guy I picked up today will be starting over White by like week 9.
No. Now, Watson at receiver. I'm banking on Jordan Love that need a go-to guy. So he's up and coming. I could probably get some stuff off with him, but I just had to take him because I ain't had no other options. I got Devontae Adams. Enough said. My tight end.
His tight end, a rookie, Michael Mayer out of D, Notre Dame.
Out of D.
But where's my weak spot? Washington defense.
Your entire roster.
Hey, we Kamo, go over your tight end and your flex spot for us. How do you lose audio? Everything is going wrong.
Be muted, Kamo. We can't hear
He's
you.
not muted though.
Come on, you have to be serious right now.
StreamYard muted him.
I didn't mute him. Kamo, we can't hear you.
Put the captions on.
How's that gonna help if we can't hear him?
We don't have to hear him. At least the people that are watching can at least read.
Listen,
Kamo,
I'll speak for him on his tight end. His tight end, Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer went to my favorite college, Notre Dame. But this year is not going to be the year he's going to take off. They signed Austin Hooper for a reason. They're going to weed him into the offense. He's not a person to start at tight end.
That's a fact.
Now his flex could possibly be a boom for him.
Yeah.
With,
Gibson.
I cannot pronounce. I really don't want to mess up this guy's name. How do you say the offensive coordinator's name?
Eric Bieniemy.
Bieniemy.
He loves to throw the running backs. We've seen that in Kansas City, so Gibson might boom off of that. At least in PPR leagues. I don't know about this. He might not get enough over here in the standard league. Jesus, Kamo.
Let me say this about Kamo. When Kamara comes back after week 4, he is going to have a nice little 3 if Rashad White pops off. At running back.
It's a big if, though.
His team's not terrible, but his team's at the bottom for sure.
The problem with that Alvin Kamara pick, though, it's going to be straight, but Jamal Williams is also always going to vulture those touchdowns, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like Mark Ingram did.
Yep.
But Kamara still put up points.
He does. That's what I'm saying. When he comes back, you're going to be straight, but 0-4 is going to be tough to get out of because you're about to lose your first 4 games.
I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorite.
Anybody want to take a bet on that?
I got
Nobody's confident.
And I'm not confident in you. One of my favorite picks off of Kamo's roster, honestly, was Treylon Burks. Because when you face the Titans, you're going to have to stack the box. Hop or Burks is simply going to be chewing. One week they might alternate. It might just be Hop the whole season. But Burks is going to get his. I did like that pick. But also, he got a good defense this week. They facing a backup quarterback. So, Jones, if you happen to come across this recording or happen to see this live,
Jones is losing.
I'm glad he cut me off.
Jones is losing this week.
That was some ugly.
I admire the confidence, Kamo.
I gotta look. I haven't seen Jones' team, but I know Jones usually drafts decent for like 6 rounds. So
he did it again this year.
His team is nice minus the running backs, bro.
His running backs is atrocious. Like, how do you come out of 14-man league with AJ Dillon, P. Ryan, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire as your only 3 running backs?
I forgot. I gave his running backs a D-. I forgot.
He only got 3 running backs.
That's
D-.
it.
That's an F.
That's an F for sure.
Like,
AJ Dillon's
what
decent.
league he was drafting in? 3 running backs. Like, he gonna have to trade anything good on his roster to get a running back.
Don, he has 2 running backs. What are you talking about?
He has 2 what?
AJ Dillon's solid.
That's it.
Though.
Who?
Yeah.
He only got two
After
running
this
backs.
week, he could come get Bixby from
He
me.
got Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the bench somewhere, don't he?
He got two running backs.
Yeah, he got Edwards Helaire on the bench.
He got
He's
two
got two running backs. He's got Dylan and he's got Samaje P. Ryan. That's it, bro. Because Clyde
He must
Edwards-Helaire
have dropped.
Very,
I
bro.
thought he dropped it.
You know Kansas City's gonna play before him.
Hey, we can start betting here in Kentucky tomorrow, right? I'm gonna go ahead and place a $5 pick on Jones to win it all. If it happens, I'm a profit.
For sure.
We've seen some weird things. But street defensive streaming options. Who y'all got this week? Actually, like who Camo got with the Commanders going against AZ because they put in Dobbs. They're about to murder that man. What's some other defenses y'all looking at playing this week, man? Not your typical like set it and forget it teams, the basic stuff, but like defenses you probably normally wouldn't start or some good matches.
Man, I went and picked up Atlanta's defense off of the waiver wire. Again, Atlanta's defense isn't a defense I'd normally go after. They did go and get Calais Campbell and man, what's the safety at Jesse Bates in the offseason. And they get first game is against a rookie quarterback whose top two receivers are questionable. So I like Atlanta's defense week 1.
I like the Jags defense versus the Colts. I like Anthony Richardson. JT's out. Zach Moss is out. Anthony Richardson's struggling with accuracy right now, so I like the Jags versus the Colts.
Take the points. Take the points in that game. Calling it. Take the points. Take the points.
All right, I mean, let's just go ahead and kick it to that segment then.
Hold on, I think a sleeper defense is Minnesota this week. They play Tampa, even though Minnesota's defense is terrible last year. I think any defense against Tampa Bay this year is a lot to play.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be my last option, but I could see them having a decent performance. Baker Mayfield usually starts the season off decent, and then it just gets terrible after like week 5.
You got the Seahawks defense. I play them.
Yeah, I would too.
I think they about to rout the Rams.
Okay. Somebody commented and said Tampa about to kill this year. I don't know. Kill what? I need to elaborate on that comment. Actually,
They're about to kill Caleb Williams' chances of entering the draft next year because he ain't gonna want to go there.
They must have a murderer.
My guy said senior season loading.
Man.
Hey, Rib, who's some of your picks of the week, man? And tell us why and why you're taking the points. What's some hot things on your ticket right now? Some things you're looking at entering.
Man, I'm taking the Colts and the points. Something's got to give. The Jags ain't won in Indy since like 2012, like the opening week, and then Indy ain't won in almost 8 years. That streak's got to come to an end. I don't think the Jags ever start off really good, so I think the Jags might stumble this first like in September, and then like when they get to like November and October, they'll start picking it up. And then I'm definitely going with the Saints to cover. Even though I would like 2.5, I take the 3. Bravo's right. I just take Atlanta to win straight up over the Panthers. And then you got to go with the Steelers.
What you think about that Chiefs Lions line moving like that, man?
I'm staying away from that game. Staying away from it. It's Thursday, bro. I don't bet Thursday games, bro. I might bet some props, but Thursday games, I mean, I don't think I've ever won. Not any money, for real.
Okay. I mean, that's all the topics we got. I think it's safe to say, like, Camo's fired until he changes his internet provider.
Hey, but another game I would take is the Commanders over the Cardinals. The Commanders is 7-point favorites. I'll take that.
I don't like the spread, but I would do straight up.
There's just a lot of points week one.
I like the Bills over the Jets too.
All right, we got a little extra time. Hey, let's talk about our matchups, man. Brew, you get Derek first week.
Pete
I
says
ain't
who?
call him Derek, bro.
I'm like,
says who
bro, every
is
time y'all
Derek.
say Derek, I keep wondering like, who the hell is Derek? And I keep forgetting it's Bird, bro.
Yeah, it's Berg. As Pete would say, who is Derek? I don't even know who that is. And going by, his fantasy history, I'm going to stick with that trend of saying, who is he? But he's got a solid team. This is probably the best team I've ever seen Berg draft. I got an advantage in about 4 or 5 categories, but a lot of them is pushes, and he's got me in a couple of categories as far as matchup. I say to be pretty close, but I say I would beat Derek by about 8. I say I'd beat him by about 8.
Okay. Hey, Red, somebody wanted you to talk about Dolphins Chargers, man. What you think about that matchup?
Staying away from it.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Miami at home.
That's gonna be the highest scoring game of the week.
I think the Chargers are home.
Yeah, Chargers at home.
Oof.
Home
I'm gonna take Miami. The Chargers love the trick, and then I just think they got a lot of corners that can match up with what Herbert got. So I mean, in case Quentin Johnston is gonna go off, I mean they got Xavier Howard and
what's the total points on that? What's the total points on that game? Because that's got to be a high scoring game.
I don't think it will be though.
I don't either, for real.
Which one of them really got a defense?
They all got some personnel, just if you use them right.
Jalen Ramsey out. I mean, Derwin James typically stays injured for the Chargers.
Asante Samuel Jr., J.C. Jackson, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack.
I mean, on paper, the Chargers defense sounds amazing. They just don't perform that way on the field.
That's it. On Madden, it's hard to get anything off, but in real life, yeah. Red, what you think about your matchup this week in the league? Who you got this week?
Man.
Oh man, y'all can talk about this together.
It's a new season, bro. I'm about smoking, bro. Calling it. Smoking them.
You say smoking. Could you elaborate on the spread? Like, how much you think you're gonna smoke him by? Like, you talking about smoke his boots? Like, he ain't gonna want to come back next week for next week's episode?
Nah, he's got to come back. He's got to come back for next week's episode. But I'm probably gonna beat him by like 30, 32.
Damn.
Why do you look at it like that?
You said about 30?
About 30.
About 32. 32.75. 32.75. That's probably what it's gonna be.
Okay. Rick, would you like to rebuttal?
He don't stand a chance, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck.
Do you have any predictions? Any players? The score? How much you gonna win by?
I don't know. Me and Ribs games really be close.
He said this one ain't.
To start the season, no, I said he don't stand a chance. I didn't say I was gonna smoke him. So our games really be close. I think I'll win by probably about 6 or 7.
Okay.
That's being modest. In my mind, I got something different, but I'll save it for next week. If I win,
that's what
he'll hear it.
Don't even worry about it. You won't even get a chance, bro.
I won't get a chance for what?
You ain't gonna get a chance to say whatever you thinking, bro.
All right, bro. If I lose to a lineup that got Devon A Chain in it as your second running back, I'll mute up the whole pod next week.
Hey, bro, he's basically playing the blank right now.
That's fine. Oh no, I thought you were about to say something. Yeah, I know.
So, all right, bro.
All right.
That's a league winner, man. He's a league winner. They ain't get JT. Look, Mostert's always hurt, and Wilson Jr. He's always hurt too. So,
and your team gonna be hurt this week.
All right, bro. 32.75. That's what I said.
Hey, I'm not gonna say that on the air. Actually, not this one. Bravo, you got Rizzo, man. Your favorite piece of bacon versus sitting Purdy.
I like me.
Whoever Facebook uses is good. Thank you.
That's all I got. I like me. And it don't hurt that Kelsey might not be playing tomorrow night. So I'm crossing my fingers that he decides he needs to go ahead and sit game one out. It's a long season. Take that first game off, heal up, be ready for the next few weeks. Let me get this dub this week and move on to week 2. So I like me versus Kane. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I say somewhere in that 6 to 8 point range, something like that.
And what's crazy is Kane will mess around and not set his lineup or like
I know, and that's okay with me. I hope you don't.
He just need to straighten that shit up.
Kane, if you listen to the pod, bro, set your damn lineup, bro.
Please. Money is on the line. Positions is on the line week by week. Points scored matters.
He'll set it every week except the week he plays Coleman.
My guy literally be missing out on money every year because he don't want to set his lineup. I don't understand it.
He don't even be using moves. I wish he'd just like donate like 2 to me. That's all the extra I need. I don't need.
I have to text Kane every year, at least 3 weeks a year. Every year.
I think he used like 1 move last year or some shit like that.
Like, come on, bro.
Bruh, and I got honestly, I don't even like my matchup no more. I got damn Meech, and Meech's projections keep going up, and mine's is trending in the other direction. It ain't looking good. Burrow says he's healthy. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to bench Kittle. I'm gonna have to start a rookie tight end. Jamar Chase is just gonna have to cook Denzel Ward for me to even stand a chance for me to win this week. I got me losing week 1 and starting out owing, man. But long season ahead of us. No fret.
Can one of y'all remember the margin that Rip said, 32.75? Because my memory's bad. Can one of y'all remember?
Oh yeah, 32.75
for next week. Remember that.
We got to record it. Don't
appreciate it. Appreciate it, my brothers in Christ.
That is all we got. Oh, damn, I got fucking Bravo next week after that, I guess. Let's get it. That's all I had. Anybody else got any other topics, man? We started kind of late. We had some technical difficulties getting the live started up. We So KY Fantasy Podcast as always. Rib, you want to leave us with something else about your matchup?
Nah, I done said all I can say.
I think Whitney Houston in the back filling the projection, though.
Whitney feeling a lot on that page.
Yeah, we definitely canceled this.
Hey, come on, bro. Seriously, come on. If it's your internet, just pay an extra $10 and get a cellular hotspot or something, bro. Because this ain't it.
Something.
And next time, and don't come on here dressed like my man from the Baseball Tonight, man. I can't think of his name right now.
Bravo. Not Bravo. Camo should have stood in front of Starbucks, bro. Camo should have went and stood in front of the Starbucks or the Mickey D's, man, for the Wi-Fi. I don't know what he was on, bro. Hey, man, but we out here, man. I appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody tuning into the live. We'll be back. Some of us will be more embarrassed than others. Some of us will have our heads down. Some of us will have our heads high. Who knows? Whitney Houston might not even be hanging up in Rib's crib next episode. But we out. We So KY the podcast. We fucks with y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir.
32.75.
Yes, sir. Love to hear it.